I heard that movie was horrible, but that scene looked pretty cool.
That was a good intro right there.
I know, right? Man, so I was doing a stream earlier, and then like I put it out there. If anyone wants to do an unboxing, Jarhead was like, "Let's do it." I completely forgot you got. I know you mentioned it last time we did an unboxing, but I forgot that you had this one. I thought you
Yeah,
would have unboxed it by now.
I've fought the urge. Trust me.
And you got the Whataburger shirt on. Oh man, that's a tradition now. Again, huh?
Got another Whataburger shirt on.
Get the sweat game on. So man, like you moved. It's two boxes. It's a custom piece. I don't know if probably not best to name the company, right?
Oh,
But like,
it's more of a well-known company, but it's still I think they're still custom because
yeah.
they make Star Wars pieces and stuff too as well. So
Oh yeah, that's where I remember
yeah,
from. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
they make a bunch of that stuff. So
Okay. Well, you want to tell us a little bit like how you got them? Like, what's the story behind them?
well, actually, I didn't know this statue existed. I was just looking for a Magneto statue one day, and I was just kind of scrolling through Facebook, and looking at the groups, whatever, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, it just had a lot of presence to it. It's a big statue, and you don't ever see um, too often Magneto like with the orb around him.
Yeah.
I can only think of there's like a couple statues that have that. And it's just different. It's like a different take on Magneto. He's using his powers differently. He's not doing doing this
Bending
stereotypical.
steel or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
yeah. That's you see that in a lot of the Magneto statues. And the only other one I can think of is the what is that? LBS Magneto, the 1/3 statue. That's the only one I can think of that does that as well. So
Yeah, that's a big one, man. I saw that one in person. It takes up more space than you would imagine. Like, I thought I know it was a third scale, but it takes up more space. It's insane. It's a cool
well,
piece though.
it's as wide as it is tall, right?
I think so. Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
because like the little force fields things, you can put them as far as you want. But even though I don't know how they package that without breaking that thing. But
Well,
let's get to it,
I
man.
guess it's a start.
We'll put some music on.
I thought you can put something romantic on.
It kind of sounds romantic, right? Bad Kid Voodoo, what's up, man?
This is gonna be a pain in the butt because, like I said, there was only two videos I've seen of it.
We don't need the videos, remember?
That's right. It's more fun that way. I'll just keep telling myself that.
I didn't eat today, so I'm gonna finish this food really quick.
Yeah.
Anthony Kennedy says, "Nice Game of Thrones chair."
Thanks.
Freaking Art says like, no, I think it was Crippler says it's not comfortable chairs though, right? Secret Lab.
Um, it depends on what you think's comfortable. Like it's a little stiff for sure. But they break in after a while.
Okay, I like firm. Firm's good.
I like sleeping on hard mattress and stuff, so I'm
Yeah, me
kind of
too.
used to sleeping on like the floor and being in the military and everything. So.
Anthony Kennedy says he has the Batman one. Nerd.
I will say though, if I was gonna get one though, it would be the cloth material, just because I sweat.
Oh yeah, I sweat like crazy too. Like my car, the guy was like, "Do you want leather chairs?" I was like, "No, man. Like, I'm just gonna slide right off of it or sweat like crazy."
But it's decent. I would recommend them. They're probably one of the better gaming chairs. Like the ones that have that look.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just like a little. There's like a little piece of the force field, like it kind of is enveloping the front of it.
Yeah. Is that like plastic, or is that like PVC or?
It's like maybe a hard plastic. I'm not
Hard
sure.
plastic. That's a huge base, by the way.
It's big.
Oh, Gotham Cinnabites, what's up, man?
What's up, Terry?
Back Kid Voodoo says the trick is leather upholstery with short pile sheepskin seat covers. Wow.
Nerd.
Yeah, nerd. What's up, Ledge? I got a regular chair from IKEA, so I can't say anything.
I had one of those for a while. It just kind of grew out of it. I always wanted a Secret Labs chair.
Vibranium Jim, what's up, man?
Magneto.
Oh man, is it one torso only? Dang, that's
Yeah.
huge.
He's got a little twist in his torso too.
I love the portraits on this one, man. The long hair ones, my favorite.
That's Age of Apocalypse right there.
Oh, Jose made it. Congrats with the mags, Jarhead.
Oh, thanks, man.
So we got that fancy music on tonight.
Feels like I should be drinking some wine.
I had the XM Studios Magneto, and that thing was insane to put together.
Yeah, I've seen people do it. I'm like, looks like a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I did it live for some stupid reason.
Because you're dedicated.
Something like that. Jose's asking, are you an X-Men fan?
Oh, I love X-Men, man. That's what's got me into comic books. That's what get me into collecting. Like, Steve knows kind of like the backstory. You know, I started wanting to collect just X-Men stuff, and then I kind of expanded to other things, and then I'm kind of back on the X-Men trip.
Yeah. Patrick Thomas is asking, it's quarter scale, right?
Yeah, it's core skill.
Yeah. Dang. I'm not going to read that out loud, Terry. The Jarhead has feelings.
Hey, watch yourself.
Yeah.
One of the portraits, not really.
Yeah. The eyebrows are sticking out way too hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use this one.
Drop test that thing. Dang, those are concrete floors, huh? I like that.
Yeah.
I gotta get that for my house.
So we got animals. So it was kind of one of the things where, you know, it's probably a good thing since we're renting that we got something that handle because she's got a million cats. So
That's a good girlfriend right there, man, or wife.
wife.
Laughing Mouse. Hey, my wife would love that chair. Vibranium Jim says, I love that Jarhead doesn't have a line. It's literally just different pieces from different universes. Looks great.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I would like to start collecting some more X-Men, but I don't like. As long as it's Marvel, you know, that's what I'm going for, I guess.
I think you said like you want to do more iconic pieces that like.
Yeah, I don't really want to get a piece unless it speaks to me. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, that I really want to get that piece. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get a piece that's, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I want to settle for that just because I need them in a line. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I was looking at my room tours like 2 years ago, I think, or a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I had like lines completed. I was like, what happened? I lost all my stuff. I miss my X-Men line a lot.
Yeah, X-Men has always been my favorite. You know, I started, like I said, as a kid, I was collecting X-Men comic books, and that was my thing.
Yeah, I should have kept it.
Well, you did what you had to do when you had to do it. You know.
Yeah. No, I got into this dumb 1/3 line stuff, so. Honestly, it's been pushing me to like getting a new house, to be honest. just the statues.
Statues.
I live here by myself, and I shouldn't need a bigger house, you know? Like, this is a townhouse with 3 bedrooms, and like, I don't need anything more, and I want a bigger house just because of the statues.
You know, I figured you were married for the longest time just because you had a house. You know, most young single guys don't have a house.
I don't know what happened, man. I just bought a house.
That's a good investment, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And like the 2, 3 years that I've had it, I always look at the freaking like my realtor gave me this link to like look up your house and everything, like how
Uh-huh.
much it costs or projected to cost, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And it's gone up like 130,000.
Wow.
She's like, you should sell
It's
it now. I was like, hell no.
yeah, because she wants to sell it. I'm sure. It's a sound investment, man. Like I always wanted to kind of do one of those house flipping type things, you know. People make a lot of money on the housing market, especially right now.
Yeah, that'd be cool if I was doing that. Because I'm like literally 20 minutes from DC, and people love DC for some reason. So
Because they've never been.
yeah,
Like there's certain parts that are DC that are nice, but then you go to the other side of DC and you're like, yeah, let me go to the other side.
yeah, get my ass back.
Let me go back.
Oh, did you see it? So you can start a new X-Men line starting with a Havoc custom. Jose's.
Oh,
You
I
see
saw
what
that.
Jose?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but Havoc's always been like my favorite like X Factor character, but it was that other costume that he had in the '90s, you know.
Yeah, you guys were saying with the jacket and everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yeah, my house is almost. Yeah, see, it's insane. Terry said my house is almost doubled.
That's good.
Yeah. Casual. Speaking of 1/3, what do you think of the Bats versus Joker Dragon on your list? So that's like. Have you seen that one by chance? The Batman versus Joker.
Yes, the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon one. That
Yeah.
thing is. Oh, look at that. Xavier School. How are you liking the paint job on that thing so far?
It was pretty good so far. It's just like melted metal,
Yeah.
yeah, and like steel and stuff. So like, there's some detail in it. Like this right here, it's got like
Ooh.
I don't know if
could
you can
s-
tell,
Yeah, you could tell like as
but
soon
it,
as you.
it
Yeah,
fades into like he's melting the metal.
I saw that. Yep. I like the damage on it too. So the Batman versus the Joker Dragon. I know people that got it and then sold it right after they got it because it took up too much space. Not
Yeah.
because they didn't like it; it just took up too much space. And then they were crying. Well, not crying, but they were saying it doesn't go with whatever they have already.
It's a standalone piece, you know. But the thing is, man, like 1/3 statues are just so big, like, and especially if you got two, you know, and they're fighting each other, or you know, a dynamic one, they're very
Yeah.
big. I have no intention to go 1/3 except for a couple. I might get a couple.
So yeah, so you just said that. Imagine the boxes, like Swamp Thing. The box for that thing is too huge. If I ever sell that, I'm getting my money back on that. If anyone wants it. 130K. That's a lot of statues. Yeah, man. Trust me, I think about it all the time. The Larry Strawman Havoc. That's the one you were talking about, I think.
Yeah, I like it. It's got that the effect, you know, that he does with his powers. It's pretty good.
Oh, I like this list. Gotham Cinnabite says Joker Dragon is definitely on a hope to acquire eventually list. Vibranium Jim's asking Jarhead, do you plan on getting a Gambit?
Yes, I do. Eventually.
I got a Gambit for sale if you want one.
Wait a minute. He was asking, or you were asking?
No, that's what he was asking. But I have one. I have the sideshow one.
The sideshow one.
Yeah. I have a deluxe and no space for it.
But
in the new
it's one of those
place.
things that I'm kind of like waiting for the right one. Like, you know, like I said, I don't want to get something just to fulfill a line. Like, I'm not trying to like just get all the X-Men. I want something that's like that's a badass statue right there, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and something that I'm not gonna want to sell later.
Like all the ones that you have so far, like that's what they call badass, badass, badass.
There's so many parts to this base that I'm not finding like where they go.
Well, we're doing it live, so it goes with mine. I have a deluxe and have no space for it. Dope pickup, bro. Are you still gonna be in on the AOA mag getting revealed tomorrow? What's that? Is that like a custom group?
Yeah, it's from that group that that did the my Venom.
Oh, cool.
I'm thinking about it, but because when you see this one, it has a lot of it's like the same stance, like it's the same exact stance. So I might not get that one.
That's interesting.
Because I was looking at it, like he was showing some teasers, and I'm like, man, that's kind of like the same exact stance as this one. And I'm like, well,
Vibranium Jim says, I know a custom out there that looks pretty good. It's from the group that did the Cyclops blasting through the Sentinel hand. I've seen those pieces where Cyclops and Psylocke blasted the hand.
ooh, that looks good.
Some more portraits. Man, that red's popping.
Yeah,
This comes with like 5 portraits, right?
just 3.
Ah,
That looks good.
I like the helmet. I can't see his face too well, but it looks good. Smilex says, congrats, Jarhead. Epic piece.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, and Jose's asking, did you get the Wolverine versus Wendigo?
I had a chance to get it, but I decided not to get it.
Yeah.
I didn't. Honestly, I'm not a big Wendigo fan. I was thinking about getting that new one, Wendigo
The
versus Sabretooth, because I kind of like the artwork on that, but I don't know, something about it kind of bothers me. Oh, and it's plug-in, by the way. I didn't know that. I thought it was batteries.
As it should be. Yep.
The base on this glows.
Skills made it. King Banana's asking you a serious question. He's asking, hey, be honest. You do a few push-ups before going live, Jarhead?
Wow, holy crap.
Dang.
That is bright, dude.
Let's
That
do
blinded
this.
me.
That's crazy, man. The spider made it. What's up, spider? That's crazy bright light. Oh, I can't wait to see it till like it's all put together.
Wow,
It's
man.
gonna be
Like
so bright.
I'm seeing spots.
It's Magneto spots, right?
Little spots. I'm trying to get the one with the hair out carefully.
This is my favorite one. I saw Mr. X unbox this thing. It looks. I think he said it looked like a girl, like too much like a girl's hair, whatever. But it comes directly from the comic book, right?
Yeah, Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
And that's actually my favorite storyline out of all the X-Men stories. Wow. So it kind of has that same face as the one with the short hair, but the long hair.
Oh yeah. I think when it's all assembled, it's gonna be crazy nice. That does look like girl's hair though.
Some long ass hair for sure though.
Spider said, "Are you going to the barbecue?" I think I missed out on that one. I think that's coming up soon too, right? June or July.
All right, here comes the big piece.
Are you going, Spider? King Banana says, I get flashed by the light, fall over, knock over my other statues, and then sue the company. All right, here we go. Is this a shield?
Yeah, it's the magnetic. Looks like a big old punch bowl. Oh, it's heavy.
Oh, is it? Dang,
Yeah.
I thought it should have been light, right?
No, it's. I thought so too, but it's heavy.
Oh, Spider, it's later this month. I don't know, man.
Wow, it is heavy.
Man, I'll shut up. Your wife is like, what'd you buy?
No, she saw it.
Wow. It looks good. The quality looks good on it.
So, the only thing that's going to be holding this in is the cape. The cape's got a big, what you call it, at the end of it that holds this in place.
Rashid made it. Sup, mofo. Tonight I'm going to unbox some of my XM War Machine for tomorrow. You're supposed to do the whole thing live, man.
Good idea.
That War Machine is a beast, man.
Oh wow, man! This cape is super heavy.
Man, that translucent on that freaking shield, I love it.
Dude, this is heavy. It's like holding one of my babies.
Oh, that's the cape?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's heavier than the shield is.
Jeez. Dang, look at that peg. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
It's what holds everything together. So.
All right, man. Take your time. Man, your mic's so good. I can hear you. Like, yeah.
I hurt my wrist today at work too, so that's not good.
Yeah, doesn't it look good, Anthony? This thing looks beast.
It's funny because, like I said, there's only 40 of them made. I've never heard anything about this statue. I've never seen it before. I just happened to be on the Facebook page, and I was like, "Damn, I need that statue."
Jose says it's going nowhere. Alan says that's looking mighty impressive. I know he's checking you out or the statue, but you know, questions for later. Yeah. I do need a Magneto too, man, but I'm gonna wait for a good one.
Oh, that's awesome! It's floating. He's floating in the air.
Yeah, with that peg.
yeah,
That
you
that
can't-
peg's
you can't see
big,
it.
but it's a good idea. You could do all that right there. Dwayne Davis says you rarely see it for sale. I've never seen it for sale.
I didn't even know it existed. Like I said, just happened to come across it.
That's huge.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I had the XM Studios Magneto, and they had to bolt it down with a screw, like a metal screw.
Oh, because that one's floating too, right?
Yeah, it's floating, but I like that big peg over like the screw idea. The Magneto Steve. I'm sorry, Alan. The Kodo Magneto is great. Yeah, I saw that one too. That one's pretty good. Man, that new Magneto from XM Studios is getting a lot of hate. It got like
It's got so much hate.
it has like an edition size of like 249, I think it was.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's getting it.
And it's funny because someone said on the comments, in the comments said, I think that's too much. Not the price, but the freaking edition size. I was like, uh-oh.
It had promise, but then when everybody saw it, it was like, man, what is this crap? And
Yeah.
it was messed up at first, and they went back and fixed it, and it was still crap afterwards.
That's kind of hard to fix, yeah. I was on the boat of getting it when I saw like the black, dark, and shadowed part.
So you were interested in the black part?
No, I was interested when they showed like the when they shade the crap out of it
Yeah.
when they first reveal. I was like, dang, this is gonna be good.
The last one they did with Spider-Man, you can actually see the details on him, which is nice.
Yeah, they should do more like that. Man.
You actually get to see more of what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. Yep.
This one's got more weight than the other ones.
Man, it's still bright as crap outside. Anthony Kennedy says hate. Vibranium Jim says I'm liking the X-Force Wolverine though after watching Art unbox it.
Bro, I've loved that one since when they announced it.
It's you, Crippler, and I forget who else was on that thing.
Yeah.
Man, that shield looks like a shield. It doesn't look like a plastic. It doesn't look like another material. This,
Dude, it looks so good.
yeah. Man, I need to buy you a turntable. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, I need to get one for sure.
I'll send you one. Yeah, I got like 2 here. I don't use at all. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I'll get one. Or,
You okay? Okay.
or you'll send me
Jesus.
one. Whatever.
Oh my god! Look at this guy.
I'll take yours too. It's fine.
Just some bum says, "Hey Jarhead, did you see the tease for the new custom Magneto from the same custom group that did Wing Ven?" Oh yeah, we just talked about this.
Yeah, we were
earlier.
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It's the same pose. Like the paint and everything looks really good on it. But it's the same pose as this, I think, pretty much for the most part. So it's like I was thinking about getting it, but I don't want a statue with the same pose, basically.
So is it going for sale tomorrow, or is it going to reveal tomorrow?
It's getting revealed tomorrow, but it's going on sale too at the same time. So it's like they've been teasing it in the group a couple times. It looks really good. It's very the paint on it's really the paint app's really good on it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I like this one a lot. That looks tight. That looks just from the comic book right there. Like literally. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the comic book. What's the comic book called again? The
Age of Apocalypse.
Age.
Or you can just type in Magneto with long hair. It might come up. Wow,
Yep. I did.
That looks good with the lights.
Yeah. Or you. Is it possible to turn off the room light?
It's got a button too in the front. Turn it off.
I think it has different modes. Or
No, just on and off. Yeah, I can turn the light off real fast.
Let me put solo mode. It looks so bright, man. You know what? I know it's already like 9 out of 10 for me right now, but you know what knocked this to a 10 is if his eyes like illuminated. Yeah.
I agree. I wish they had a portrait that his eyes were glowing.
Yeah, but it still looks badass. Yeah, man, that's like 10 out of 10. Like with that shield, without the shield, I don't think it goes up to that 10.
I think I'm gonna put some more LEDs behind it and like make it shine through the shield. You know.
Dave, could you put your hand behind it again? That's crazy. It looks still. Yeah, look at that. That's. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's insane. Wow. Oof. That light is bright. Leches, that looks pretty sweet. You know, it's I. He said. I've always liked this one. What's up, Juan? Hey, Juan Ortega, are you the guy that won on Sideshow today? I think I heard your name today on that Sideshow show that they had today. I think you won like a Hot Toys Spider-Verse Spider-Man or something. I like the helmet one too.
Yeah, I like them both. I don't like this one though. This one's
Yeah.
back in the box.
I kind of like this one.
There's a couple more pieces that are on here that I'll find later, but like these I guess you got to get some putty, like some white putty, and put them in the actual. There's little slots, like right here. You have to put it in.
Oh, okay.
And it holds it up, and it's like
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with her now. There he goes. Being a jarhead. They'll tell me how to live my life.
hence the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But they like you kind of get the idea. They kind of like
Yeah.
are reaching front. Like I guess the original design of this had a bunch of those like going in front of it. You know, but I think they scaled it back to show him more.
So it's like little effects for the
Yeah.
shield, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay. That still looks cool. I like it without it, but probably with the effects, it looks crazy cool too.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm more impressed for the shield or the cape, because that cape was huge too.
The shield's massive, man. I don't know if it's like conveying how big it is, but
Yeah, like it's arms width, like that's huge. What do you think? It's like 32 inches, 35 inches?
I don't know, man. It's massive.
Pause. Yeah, Spider says congrats, man.
Thanks.
All right, man, let's go down Mr. X's list of like, you know, paint and the X Factor, all that crap.
Okay. Let's go with the cost. I didn't buy it directly from the factory. I bought it secondhand, so I got a good deal on it. So I probably definitely could get my money back for it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in love with the statue.
Yeah. Man. Okay, without the light, is it like, do you still like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The light just adds to it. You know, it still looks really good without it. Paint's really good. There's a lot of like like scuff marks on the metal of his uniform, like like worn marks. Um, that the way that the helmet is painted, when I took off the cover off of it, like it just like shined in my face. It looks great, like the coloring and everything. I'd say it's 9.5, 10 on paint.
Dang.
Yeah, it looks really good. The base isn't as good as him, as far as the paint goes. Because it's like it is metal, but I don't know how you would put more detail into melted metal. You know what I'm saying?
But I've heard this before. Like, you don't want the attention to go to the base. You want the attention to go to the statue, right? Like
Yeah,
to
for
the
sure.
character. So
I
maybe
mean,
that's a good thing here.
I do like intricate bases. Like I don't mind intricate base. It's just not painted as well as he is.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's a very intricate base, and it looks good. The paint job is good on it. It's just not painted as good as him. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I would probably give the base probably an 8.5 on the paint. But like I said, you can't really do more with melting metal. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a wave of metal. So,
I mean, you see the waves right there. You see it being melted. You see different colors on it. I mean, that's as much as you're gonna get on metal, right?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And like concept, I think it's pretty badass. Like the concept, I think that's a 10 because you hardly ever see him with his magnetic shield using it. You'll see him stopping a missile. You'll see him, projecting his power like this, or the typical Magneto stuff. But you never see him with a shield around him.
Yeah.
So I think that was a great idea for them to do that.
I think it's like a scary thing to do too. So they took that chance and they were like, "We're gonna put that shield around him and make it happen." So they took a chance with it.
It's
and
ballsy. It was ballsy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like you see, like that the picture that you have up there. That's the prototype that they made that they were trying to originally go for, and there was like holes in it and like so I guess they settled on this, which looks great. Like the back of it too is very detailed. You see like waves of like energy, I
Yeah.
guess, going like movement of the shield.
I want to get more pictures for you, so we can take a look at it really quick.
How he's floating there
Mm-hmm.
is amazing because of the way they have that part into the base that's holding this and him up,
Yeah.
which I think that's a great design.
Yeah, I mean, they got away with it because the cape is drooping down, so they could put it on the cape itself, and then like it's a good idea to put extra support for the shield too, right? Like
Yeah.
that's a great
that-
idea.
And that peg is so fat, it's like, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's a great idea there too.
This has the X factor for sure. This has the X factor for sure.
The X Factor,
Yeah. I think this is probably one of my favorite Magnetos I've ever seen.
yeah. One thing I would knock it for, I thought it came with 5 portraits. It'd be cool if he came with that helmet with that long hair. That'd be badass.
Or with the helmet with long hair, like how they do it in
Yeah.
Age of Apocalypse. Yeah, it would. I think that one that the guys were talking about, they're coming with the helmeted with the long hair.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go with the pictures though, like pictures I found online. So it's
Yeah.
not my pictures, but this is the concept or like
Concept
the
art.
initial. Yeah. Man, it looks cool. Dude, the long hair looks. See if his eyes were illuminated like
Glowing?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, glowing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Another level.
they should have done that for sure.
Everything else looks.
He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow too, which is pretty cool.
A quick question. Can you put him up without the shield?
Yes,
Oh,
you wouldn't
okay.
have because the pegs just goes right through the shield, so
Yeah.
the shield doesn't necessarily have to be on it actually.
That's even better, man.
So I could take the shield off and just have him floating in midair.
It's kind of like, why would you want to, though, right? Like,
Yeah. The only thing with that though, the LEDs would be showing because the LEDs on the bottom have like you can see the LEDs. So that would be the only thing. I mean, you could keep it up high for some, like if you wanted to take them off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You wouldn't be able to see the LEDs then, but I mean, why wouldn't you?
Jose's asking, can you do a close up on the face? For Jose Alicia. His eyebrows are too. I don't, but that's how it looks in the book, like in the book,
he's
right?
got big old eyebrows.
Okay. We matched the book. That's crazy, man. Then he says, that's why I like simple bases. The elaborate bases take away from the character, in my opinion.
I like both. I'm not gonna lie. I like a crazy base too. You know, most of my statues do have crazy bases, except for the Omega Red over there. But I kind of like a base that tells a story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not just like an X. You know, you see those X-Men statues that have just an X on them. You know.
Yeah. The XM Studios one had it too. I love that metal red they use for that one.
It's pretty. It's a pretty red.
Dang. Man. I kind of want to. I want to look up this group really quick, see if they have pictures of tomorrow's unveiling or whatever.
Do you know the name of the group? I could tell you.
I'm in it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I'm on their group, whatever. I'm looking at pictures. They got a Hulk. They got a Flash.
I've got that Hulk coming.
The Hulk with like he's carrying a missile? Or he's holding a missile?
No.
There's too many statues here. I don't know how you could say no to any of this. There's Star Wars stuff. Yeah.
There's which group are you in right now? Or sorry, are you in this group or the one that's got the Venom?
That group, the Magneto one.
Okay, yeah. I'm not in that group.
You're not?
No. I'm not in that group.
I'll show you offline. It looks crazy. Man, but congrats to you, man. That's like, are you gonna put them on the top shelf, middle shelf, bottom shelf?
I'm gonna put them where Venom is now, and then I'm gonna put Venom on the top shelf.
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
And Venom's wings are probably pretty close to the ceiling at that point.
Well, that's where he cut his wings off, right? Like that one crazy guy that does that kind of stuff.
Yeah, just cut it off.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Man, it's funny because like we've been doing unboxings on every channel, and I feel left out. So I unboxed this like little Doctor Doom set. I was like, God damn, man! Like, I need a statue now. What the hell am I doing here? You guys are putting me to shame.
The reason why I had said that you needed a Doom, I know of a Doom that's coming that's going to put all other Dooms to shame.
Well, I like this Doom, but it's only his like accessories, so I could still get a Doom.
Well, I'll after the show, I'll show you some pictures of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We would show you pictures, but I'm sure you don't want to get kicked out, or I don't want to get.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's cool though, man. But again, man, big congrats to you, and it's insane. Like banger, like the kids say, banger after banger right there.
So originally, I was looking for that one where the Magneto's hunched over, screaming.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Where his light. I was going to buy that. I was talking to like a local guy, but then I saw this, and I was like, this.
Oh man, that guy probably already sold it, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. We gotta talk backstage. That's my favorite one. If it wasn't, that's my favorite one. Yeah. I saw Mr. X's background, and I was like, "That's my Magneto right there." Yeah, because he looks pissed off, and like
really pissed off.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often, and the base glows.
Yeah, and his eyes glow too.
His eyes glow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'll do that unboxing and point that out for you every single time. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this in front of the camera.
I think that's the only thing that's missing on the statue is, the eyes glowing. I wish it was glowing.
You know, I saw a Magneto on Throne XM Studios for sale like 2 or 3 times this month. People are trying to get rid of that piece.
Yeah, it's too underscaled, man. And like, it was a good statue for its time. But there's been so many other great Magnetos after that, And I understand that, it was considered a Grail. but I think there's too many like Magnetos that beat it nowadays. Personally,
Yeah.
that's it's showing its age. I think.
It's like one of those like classic cars that people, can't get out of their driveway because it's a classic. Does it have AC? Does it have like automatic windows? Like no, but it's a classic.
I do have another custom Magneto coming too at some point. I showed you pictures of it a long time ago, but he's on a throne on a Sentinel.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah. There's
Yeah.
two of them, right? There's a
There's-
huge one.
There's
and
three. There's three of them.
Okay.
So there's one that a group already released. There's two of them that a group already released, and I'm on the group that hasn't released one yet. And it's gonna be massive. It's huge.
Pause. Gotham Cinevite says, "Congrats, Jarhead. You need a Batman."
Nope. Don't need a Batman. That's all the Batman I need right there.
Wow. Man, that's cool. So let's see. Yeah, I need to expand my bad guy shelf because I want that Magneto. If that Magneto is still available.
I'll ask him and see what he says. Last time I talked to him, it was still for sale, but that was a couple months ago. I can check in the group to see if he sold it too.
Yeah, that's cool. Like if it's not sold, I'd probably jump on that one. That's cool though. But you don't want Venomized Batman? I saw that one. That looks pretty cool. His cape is like structured like Venom's head or something.
That's also from the same group that made that Venom behind me.
Oh, see that's a badass group then.
Yeah, they make a lot of like bangers.
Yeah. Okay. I can't think of anything custom that I want right now other than that Magneto.
When I show you this Doom, you'll want it.
Is it sold out yet, or is it still?
It hasn't been even announced yet. I just happen to know.
Okay.
I was talking to the commissioner about it.
We're offline now. If you want to show. Nah. All right, man. We'll talk about that one. But I guess you want to go rambling on about some stuff. I saw. Do you have time, or do you?
Yeah. Okay.
I saw. So I got offered Wonder Woman Hydra, and this guy, like this well-known guy, selling from overseas. I asked a couple of the guys if they know him, and he checked out. But so I'll tell you the price too. Like I think it was like $1,500 shipped, right?
Yeah.
I think it's $1,600 shipped from Prime One, so pretty $100 discount's pretty good. But then I saw another one. It wasn't an exclusive. It just had her sword. The guy wanted like $1,200 shipped, and I was like, man, like.
So I like that statue. It's I'm one of those people that really likes dioramas, and I like statues that are they're some fighting a villain or whatever. And I always love those statues, but I would wait for LBS one if I was you.
Yeah, so I was. Yeah, so there's that, but then like I just noticed that statue is not. It's not even sold out or anything. But man, like it's a new statue and it's already going down in price, and people are trying to get rid of it already. Like it's
and I don't think it's going to necessarily go with what you got going on back there.
Yeah,
I don't.
It's kind of hard because this guy sticks out a lot too. The Swamp Thing, he doesn't belong. It looks like trying to make him belong.
I'm not really a believer in getting a line to make it look good, anyways. But I think you're trying to go for more cohesive
Justice League. That's all I want. Yeah.
I think from the images that I've seen online of that new Wonder Woman, I think that's going to be the Wonder Woman to beat.
I got more pictures. I'll show you backstage.
I think that's going to be the and I'm not one of those people that are on a company's balls or anything like that. If they make a good statue, they make a good statue.
Yeah, of course.
But I think that one's going to be because there were those people, when that Wolverine got showed, it was like an eyeball, and it was like a part of his boot and like
His
trees. Hair. Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is the best Wolverine statue ever." And I was like, "What? It's an eyeball and his boot, like, and people were flipping out about it." So, I'm not one of those kind of people, but from what I've seen of that Wonder Woman, I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, her armor, her like she has a museum pose, so that'll save me a lot of room. But also like it's LBS, man. Like I feel like It's gonna be awesome. But the one thing I'm worried about with the LBS stuff is they're all gonna be story based bases, and that doesn't go with any of my stuff. So that's what I'm kind of worried about.
I mean, I don't know. If you love it, you don't need to worry about what the base looks like. Like if it needs to go with the other ones, like it's to me it's cool. It adds to the statue, and it might not go with everything else, but it's a Wonder Woman statue that'll look good in your collection. So
Yeah, she'll look badass by herself. Dwayne says Hydra is dope, but I think it was driven by a lot of hype. Those pieces always end up on the aftermarket cheap. Yeah, I got Swamp Thing for insanely cheap. Even with the sale going on Sideshow, I got it for cheap, way
and
cheaper.
I think their Superman is the only chance of giving Prime One's Hush Superman a run for its money. I think that's the only Superman that's gonna give it a run for its anytime soon, anyways.
Yeah, the crazy thing about LBS, man, like to tell you the truth, is after I saw that the Iron Man with the different torsos, there's so much you could do with that, like a ton of stuff.
I've been kicking around the idea of ordering it because I just love the paint scheme, like that bright red, that deep red, and it looks beautiful. And I've been on the fence of ordering it, but I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to spend $2,000, on a statue that is not like it's a 1/3, like I collect 1/4, and it's gonna stand out more than them all the statues. So
Use your aggressive feelings, boy. Let the heat flow through you.
You knew that was coming. Yeah, man, that thing's a beast. Cost a lot of money, but my favorite Iron Man is the Iron Man Classic from XM Studios.
yeah,
This one kills.
I had it for a second.
Yeah. I was surprised you sold it,
Yeah.
but like when Art put it right next to it, I was like, wow, like that red pops on the LBS one. It puts it to shame.
Yeah. But there's that new one that XM's coming out with, and I'm excited to see what it's gonna look like.
I have like high hopes for it too, but I looked at a couple more pictures. Is it going to be like a transformation? Like,
I think it's a transformation because the way they described it too, they had a little blurb when they announced it, or they showed the shadow part of it. I think it's going to be a transformation.
I kind of hope. Well, like, does that mean Tony Stark's going to be on the base, like he's transforming, or is it just him?
El Starke?
Yeah, El Stark. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
Man.
I think it's like that extremis armor, or just one of those armors that start covering him like liquid. I think it's kind of like that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. We'll see, man.
I don't know, just excited to see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, like there's that. I don't know who's gonna get the freaking. I don't. Our guys. I know John Pudgy is gonna get the new LBS Hulk. But man, like, I think it's like four boxes for one statue, but it comes with 3 torsos. But then like, I think it's 32 inches wide because his arms are sticking out, and then he's like stupid tall. Of course, you can change the bases and everything, but that's gonna be a space hog, and people don't have space. Like,
It's huge. It's a huge statue. It's the biggest LBS statue so far, obviously. It's going to be massive. And I don't think people realize how big that statue is going to be.
I was considering getting Maestro for a little bit because he'll be my bad guy on my bad guy shelf. But
He'll take up all the space for the bad guys.
The cool idea behind him was like having Maestro with all the good guys around him that he defeated. So I get the good guys somehow like that. So I was like, I could do it. But yeah, the space, man, the space is going to kill me.
So that Doom statue that I was talking about earlier has trophies on it like that.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah. I'm going to have to end the show.
End it.
I'm curious about the LBS Spider-Man. I don't collect 1/3 scale, but never say never. We've seen that one, right?
It looks good, yeah. We've seen it. It looks good.
Yeah, we've seen it. It looks good, man. It looks... I think Buck liked it, and if Buck likes, he doesn't like all Spider-Man, and if Buck likes the Spider-Man, I think you'll like the Spider-Man. If that
He,
tells you something.
he did like it, but I think he talked himself out of it. I think he talked himself out of, liking it for some reason because the eyes. Like I think
Yeah.
that was the only thing that was bugging him, and I think he talked himself out of liking it because of the eyes.
Well, like if they don't come out with it, yeah, because
Yeah.
like they could still swap out the portraits and stuff. But yeah,
I will say the only thing I don't like about that statue is the base. I don't like the base.
because it's story based. Like,
Yeah, but it's too much. It's too much.
see, you just told me a minute ago the Wonder Woman. Like, if it
it's-
goes,
It's different because like the Thor base is like it's like a simple and classy, you know. The Spider-Man one, from what I've seen, like the back of it and everything, it's too much. It's like, and same thing with the Venom. The Venom has a story base too with all the symbiotes and stuff. It's too much. I think they should have simplified it, more and made it more classy. You add too much things in it. It's not that it's taken away from the statue. It's just too much.
no, I know exactly what you're saying, man. Like, honestly, that's the one thing I don't like about the LBS Iron Man. It has like 6 or 8 helmets or something.
Yeah.
People are asking like, "Where's the Mach 7? Where's the Mach whatever?" I was like, "Man, you're getting like 10 10 suits down there. Like, what
Everybody
are you
wants
crying
their
about?"
favorite.
Yeah, but then like you give them everything, like the Spider-Man thing, or the Spider-Man has like all the characters in the back of it.
It has the Sinister Six.
Yeah, it's just like you give them everything, they still want more. It's like, what the fuck?
That's not a very shocking thing with this community.
Yeah, I literally learned from it trying to. I did a show one time. We were trying to build a statue together, and no one could like
The Luke Cage.
the Luke Cage. Yeah, no one could decide on it. It's too many ideas
Yeah.
put out there. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Like, anything else you want to bring up? Like, I still can't believe how new statues that come out are automatically going like for crazy cheap in the aftermarket.
It's the what's going on in the world right now, man. I think there's people, a lot of people got into the hobby, and then afterwards, like after COVID and everything, they got out of it, and I think it's just there's certain people that are the core collectors, and I think there's a lot of like collectors that dip their toes into it, and then they got it, and they're like, nah, this isn't for me, and they just selling their statues. There's a lot of people that are selling their pre-orders, and then like as soon as they get a statue in, they sell it right away, and I think that's not helping the how much the statues are worth. It's bringing the prices down on everything because everybody's selling them for so cheap, and it's just bringing the values of all our statues down.
I feel like we talked about that though, like in 2020, like we were saying, the aftermarket is now gauging what the statue companies are putting their prices at.
Yeah, I mean, when you flood the market with statues, especially that were hard to get at one point, and you flood the market, all the value of everything's going to go down.
Yeah.
It's just simple economics. Is you flood the market with a product, value of things are just going to go down. And I think that's what's happening.
Hulkbuster is $4,500, man, right now. Like someone trying to sell that thing for $4,500. I've only seen that, like lowest I've ever seen that thing was 7,000. Now it's 4,500. I was like, wow.
That's my dream statue right there. If I could
Hulkbuster?
ever get, that one and the XM Sentinel diorama, those two are like my pinnacle statues. But I've come to the realization that I'm probably never going to get one. But
Never say never, man.
yeah, I mean, I also didn't think I was like, I've got 2 more statues back there that I didn't think I was ever going to get either. So
I've seen this in person 2 or 3 times, the Hulkbuster, and it's worth $4,500 has me tempted because it's worth it. Yeah. Like when if I ever get it, I'm definitely going to buy a Magic Case just for that thing.
well, I heard the paint on it is just amazing.
It's that cherry red, like you
Yeah.
imagine cars. Like it's definitely that cherry red, and the how beat up it is. It's definitely quality right there.
So much detail, and I still think it beats that the War Machine one by far.
You think so?
I think this beats the pose, everything, like the presence of it. I think it tops it. The way Iron Man's coming out of it, I think it's better. I think the paint on it is better. The vibrancy. I don't know. I just prefer that statue over the War Machine.
Yeah. So this one's like too clean. You're saying, right?
Yeah, it doesn't wow me. Like it's a big ass statue, but it doesn't wow me like the Hulkbuster does.
Yeah. Dwayne Davis says, I had a deal for the XM7 for 4K. Had to back out though. Dwayne, how do you boot people out of here? It's like,
Leave this man.
yeah, Dwayne, you should have called us all up. We would have chipped in for you.
A GoFundMe.
Yeah, GoFundMe. Like, Dwayne needs surgery.
Dwayne needs this statue.
Yeah. I agree with Jarhead on that. Yeah. Well, let me kick this guy out too. Do you remember? Yeah, man. This is awesome. I love seeing these pictures because I remember we saw this picture together and we were like, man.
The statue looks great. It does. It's not as good as. It's just not as good. You know, it's just not like the way he's standing. To me, it just looks stiff. Like they should have done something different with the pose. I think because then he's just holding guns like this, and it just
kind of boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's art the statue collectors set up right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I've always liked War Machine better than Iron Man too, actually.
In the comics?
Yeah, in the comics.
Yeah. He's all action, man. That's all. Yeah. He's like shooting something all the time or he's doing something.
Just all the guns.
Yeah. Let's see. I love the back of it too, man. I know a lot of people don't even mention the back, but the back looks badass.
I like the tank treads on it.
Yeah, that's in the. It's an edition size of 999 too, though.
Really, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be less.
Let me double check. XM Studios. I could swear it's 999.
Because that was a max edition size of 999, right? I don't know if they actually made that many.
Edition size 999. Yeah. So Rashid just got it too, so good. Both.
I wouldn't imagine that many people ordered it. Because it's just a massive piece.
All right, man. This is the second time I heard this XM Sentinel. What? Does the price scare you away or the size?
The size doesn't scare me. I technically have room in there. It's just it's hard to acquire. No one wants to sell it, and it's super expensive.
Would you say it went for like 4,500?
Well, he bought his for $6,000, so I actually have a line on one that I could probably pick up that I'm thinking about, actually. So we'll see.
You know, our guy Carl has it, right? I could go take pictures and you could satisfy your urge with that.
Well, I ended up getting a custom Sentinel. So
oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I've got one coming. So I kind of like that took away the FOMO for me because I've got that Sentinel coming. And it's the same person that made that Sentinel made the XM one, and it looks almost the same. He's just standing straight up.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And that sold out really fast.
Just put this out there. We have a guy, D-Rock, is actually looking for the Sentinel, Iron Studio Sentinel #1.
Dude, have you seen how much these go for? The #1?
Yeah, he said like he's not touching eBay because eBay's stupid right now.
Even people selling it on Facebook, I've seen it go for almost $4,000.
Yeah, he said he's not doing that. I told him. I thought I saw it for cheaper, but yeah, I was looking it up. I was like, God, I didn't.
The other two go for cheaper, but the first one, since it's harder to get, goes for a lot more money.
There's a guy in New York selling it, #1, no box, for $1,500.
If you were gonna keep it, I mean, I would definitely
consider it.
Because I like that statue too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
oh, that's right. You were supposed to get all. Yeah, that's right.
I was thinking about getting it originally, and I saw it at Comic-Con in New York, and I was very impressed by it.
Oh, man, so the guy that's selling it is in New York, and I forget where D-Rock lives, but I was like, I'd go pick it up for him, but I definitely have him like.
He'd have to figure out how to get it over to himself, like.
Yeah.
That's a good deal on for that statue because how much it's going for. That's almost half of what it's going for now.
I didn't know it was going for that much. Maybe I should have shut my mouth and just picked it up and sold it. No kidding.
Every time I've seen it for sale, it's at least $3,000.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, but yeah, this guy right here has it, Carl. So I'll stop by his house one day and take a picture.
I love that bishop on it.
The only 1/6 bishop right there. So yeah, like we were talking about this one earlier.
Yeah.
Do you see? Do you
Too
see?
small?
But do you see $2,200 right here?
I don't know. No, I wouldn't pay that.
I'd say it being smaller than quarter. And not knowing the history behind it, like it's a classic or whatever.
Yeah.
I'd say most is like $800.
I've never cared for the portrait on it for sure.
Yeah, the portrait's not good.
Like there's a few custom portraits that I would have to buy with this in order to make it, anywhere where I would buy it. But there's just too many other great Magnetos out there now that are better, I think.
Yeah, this one definitely, it's a classic. I definitely agree with a lot of people that say that, but 2,200, I do not see 2,200 here. But yeah, maybe some other people see it, but I don't see it. I've seen that go under 2K. Yeah, it's starting to go down in price. Remember when this one cost like 3K? I remember someone sold it for 3,300 one time.
I've seen it for 4.
What?
When I first started coming in the collecting, I saw it for going for 4 easy.
Man, those guys got money. I don't know if you were there for our last episode. I think Carl mentioned this, but we were like, if you could press the reset button, what would you do? Carl said he'd buy like the old school Magnetos, like all the old like Storms,
And sell them.
and sell them. Yeah. Carl says only reason why X and Magneto on Throne still retains some value is the new X and Magneto looks like crap. Yeah, that's true too, man. It's very true. If that Magneto, the new one, came out to be a banger,
Yeah.
it definitely go back to like.
Well, I don't even like the old school Doom either on Throne. Like I never really cared for that statue either. I think it looks funny. There's a lot of people that love that statue to death, and I'm like, I don't care for it.
If it's, I guess like I would put that in the OG category. Like people love it, they don't care. I don't know. It's like the old school collectors too. Like old school collectors, they don't want to change, so they call it a Grail automatically.
Yeah. I've never really cared for a lot of the mixed media stuff either though. So I think that takes away from the statue because the hood looks funny on top of the head, the way it sits. I've never liked it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like you gotta like probably play with it a lot.
Shoot,
None of my
the new sideshow one looks better than that one, I think.
I was considering that forever.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, man. Well, we hit the 1 hour mark, and anything else you want to bring up before we get out of here?
No, unless you want to bring up all the sideshow art prints that are coming out.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I thought you were gonna say, well, if anybody wants to buy this Magneto for $4,000. Man, they were doing some good giveaways or rare finds at that sideshow thing they were doing today.
Dude, that Spider-Man looked really good. The beginning of the show, the Iron Spider.
Yeah, that looked really good. Someone posted a good picture of it. Here, let me get it really quick.
I think that was Delaney.
Yeah, Delaney. Of course it was Delaney. That guy's like... That's funny. That guy always freaking has everything up before anybody.
I like when I post stuff up before him.
I know, right? It's not a bad thing.
Yes.
I just like Delaney is my new what's it called? He's my new CNN, or Fox News or whatever.
He gets everything first.
Yeah. It does look good though, man.
Yeah, I think it looks really good.
It's like it looks really good.
There's a lot of presence to it, That
So
paint job.
simple too.
Yeah, it's simple. It's got presence. The paint looks really good.
I don't know if you can see on your screen, but it's like the bottom is dirtied up. It's like weathered too. It's like beat up. That's cool.
The only thing I've never understood about this costume is He's only got 7 legs. Why wouldn't he have 4 legs coming off the back of him?
Oh, he has 3 legs in the back, right?
Yeah. Why wouldn't he have another one to make it 8?
Oh, I don't know. Frenzy says XM Throne Mags is so underscaled, but it screams a story. Not for $2,000. It screams a story.
It tells a story that I'm not going to buy it. I do love that Psylocke. I'm looking forward to that Psylocke coming out.
Okay, so the Psylocke, I love this picture right here, but in the videos that I've seen, she looks grayed out. Like her skin tone is like really.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you a video a little bit later, but she looks tanned up here. Like she has a good solid brown going here with her pigment and everything.
No.
But in the video, I kind of see it here.
To me, this is the best Psylocke on the market.
Even custom and everything.
Even custom and everything. I don't see like this. To me, like the way the pose is, the way the sash is flowing in the air, the way her powers are the knife is igniting, like it just looks really good to me.
And like this is supposed to be forced perspective, and you could get rid of it. That's a big plus, man.
I actually like it. I actually like the force perspective.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's definitely cool to have, but it's also cool that you could take it out. And the freaking plug-in, that was a surprise.
Yeah, no batteries.
That was a huge surprise.
See, and I like that pose too. The way she's like about to grab the sword.
Yeah, I like that too.
It looks really. To me, I don't see a better Psylocke on the market. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's a lot of good Psylocks out there. I love the simplicity of this for some reason.
Yeah, I agree, man. I was supposed to get this one with my X-Men line, but yeah, we called this the cookie. Remember?
Well, remember when people were hoping they could take it off, and I guess maybe Sideshow listened.
Oh yeah, people were like definitely
they're like, oh, I wish we could take this off. I hope we could take that off, and sure enough,
yeah, they made it happen, man.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the video. Let's check out the video really, really quick because
it doesn't take up space. Like,
see,
it's got a small footprint.
You see that though? She's like grayed out.
Let me see it.
You don't see it? She looks grayed out to me compared to the other picture we're seeing. Here, let's fast forward to like hers. Oh, see right here. She's not.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if it's the camera they're using because I wouldn't say it's the camera because everything else is like the colors are bright and they're showing different tones of shadows on it. But her freaking skin tone is like really grayed out to me.
It's more tan. It looks like to me. Like a darker skin Asian. Maybe, I don't know.
I still get it though.
I think it looks amazing. My favorite Psylocke on the market, and I've seen some cool customs, but this is my favorite.
Yeah. Are you gonna be getting this thing? You think?
I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting it.
Dang. I feel like if you get it, I gotta get it now.
You already got my headset, so
yeah.
already starting to copy my style.
I know, right? You're like, oh, these concrete floors, see them? Are these the ones you were talking about?
Yeah, that one just came out, or it's coming soon. There's that one with Green Goblin. I don't really care for this one too much. It's too comic booky. Like it's not like arty enough. Like if that's even a word. If that's like
more. You mean it's more comic book style.
Yeah.
You would think people would like that though. I kind of like it, like the comic book. It's the Angela Bassett Psylocke. Wow. Oh, this is the one you're...
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't think I've seen this one today.
I think it looks really good.
So, really, I don't know if you've read the stories, but is Green Goblin as strong as Spider-Man?
He's got some serum that he took that makes him strong. I think it's like a, like kind of like a Captain America kind of serum. I don't know. It puts him on that level, but it gives him some strength and it gives him some healing and it does all that, basically enhances his body.
Okay.
So along with the throwing stuff that he's got, the technology and all the other stuff he's got in his glider and
Yeah, he still keeps that intellect from.
yeah. He's he's Norman Osborn. He was the leader of the Dark Avengers. Like he was like what do you call himself? The Iron Patriot. And he was the leader of the Avengers.
That's crazy. Psylocke custom out there at the moment is way better. Wow, Shang-Chi's Shang-Chi, prove yourself.
Which one are you talking about? The one where she's cutting through the hand? The one where she's like kind of like flying, kind of like a kick?
You want to show the kick real quick, Jared? Okay. What's up, Rob Stealth? I need that art print in my life. Oh, look who made it. What's up, money? Galacticus is on a roll with the customs. Money, man. If you want to jump on, man, let me know. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, flying kick one. Oh, this is the same company that they're making a bunch of female ones.
Yeah.
I saw that one in person. That one looks good. It looks overscaled though, a little bit.
It's a little bigger. It's like 1.35 or however.
Yeah.
It's like the scale between a quarter and a third.
Yeah, her ass is out there, but yeah, no problem with that. I don't know if that beats the Shang-Chi. I like the sideshow one over that one.
Yeah, I do too.
Shout out to Shang-Chi's profile pic. This art print looks badass though. But to be honest, man, I'd get the it doesn't come with a canvas one.
No, it comes with the metal.
Yeah,
Cece was saying that the metal ones really pop in color though. So that's why I was really thinking about getting a couple metal ones.
Yeah. Are you going to that fan expo tomorrow?
Yes.
Saturday. Saturday? Okay. They have a lot of art prints.
I forgot what today was for a second.
Yeah. I'll jump on soon watching in between sets. Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, we putting up some weight, huh? We putting up some weight.
You better jump on with some sweat. That's all I want to see. I should leave that for the rest of the night. I'll jump on soon watching in between set.
Do you even lift, bro?
What a bro right there. Oh, that was great. Oh, the group's X-Men are 1.35. Shaking my head, terrible scale. Yeah, like I saw her in someone's collection, and it's noticeable. Like you can't put them next to other quarters or anything. Key says, "What's up, fellas? What's the agenda today? We did an unboxing.
The agenda is hate.
Reduce the hate. I have their domino and it's huge, but I don't want to sell her because it's so beautiful." Man, you guys gotta post up your pictures. Like whoever wants to post up their pictures, like that domino looks good too.
It does. I was actually in that group for a while, but the scale just throws me off. It's like because it's like an in between scale.
Yeah. He says, "Say it with your chest." What a bro, man! This guy turned to a bro.
He's probably like in the gym now saying nerds.
Yeah. I used to hang out with these nerds. Yes.
Oh, this one right here, the Endgame one. I was thinking about picking that up.
The Endgame.
Yeah, all the way to the right, the art print. The long one. There you go.
Oh, dang!
It glows in the dark.
I'll hold your hand. Don't worry, man. I'm scared. This does look cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks badass. That's when he's in his kill mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It looks huge too.
$65. You kind of have to get this.
You kind of have to, right?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
They're making 250 of them.
Where would you put them though?
On a long, narrow wall.
Yeah, that's true. What's the price on this one? This one's $65, man.
$65, and it glows in the dark. That's cool.
Money, the bro says, "I like the new Poison Ivy print. One of my favorite artists."
Which one? Where she's making out with?
I think with the eyes.
Oh.
I think making out. Who's she making out with?
With what's her face? There's another one because they're laying next to each other.
With Harley?
With Harley, yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
They're staring at each other, and there's like a rainbow going through the whole print right there.
Oh man, I was like, what website are you on?
Yeah. This one.
I like this too, man. Fine art print by Jen Bartel.
I just think it's funny that there's a rainbow going through the art print.
Yeah, I think in the new HBO series, they're like hooking up and stuff.
Yeah.
See, Money says, yeah, he likes this one.
Yeah.
Likes a little girl and girl action, I guess. You better get it now. It's 150. Oh, it's a preview. Never mind. It's not coming on yet.
That's 150 on paper too. If it comes out on canvas, it's probably gonna be 50.
I love Canvas now, man. I've seen a lot of Canvas. Canvas is badass. That's oh look, this one was cool too.
Yeah. That one's got canvas.
What's this?
Gleesy. Gleesy? Gleesy?
Gleesy? Gliche? Gliche? I don't know. That's CC talk. I can't do that talk. I like Canvas, man. Canvas looks.
It's Spider-Man versus the Sinister Nine.
Buffa. Oh man. Yeah, these are cool stuff that's coming out. And I guess another question for you: would you ever do 1/10?
Yeah, I would. I thought about it. There's that Cyclops that they're coming out with.
Oh,
I thought about buying that one because it looks so good.
The one where he's holding his jacket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think a freaking custom company would pick that up and just to make him to a quarter?
That'd be cool. I mean, there's so many people that would want this in quarter.
I think like 90% of the people getting this would want it in quarter.
Yeah. I like the little effect where his powers like kind of smoking up on the side.
Yeah. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
It says, did they put the rainbow because of pride? Gay. I'm just kidding. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Too late.
As long as they're hot.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. We got a smart guy here. Patrick Thomas says it's pronounced G Clay.
G Clay. Like Dirte.
Dirte. Man. Well, this always happens, but I'm like window shopping like crazy right now. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It's a 6 scale though.
Yeah.
They got that power effect going on. That looks pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? PCS?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Supreme Edition.
PCS needs to stick their own lane and no kidding. This looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The other one, I guess, has the more of the effect on the bottom, because that one doesn't.
Supreme. Oh yeah, yep. Ah man.
I don't know. I'm happy with mine.
Oh, there's your Gambit. What about Hot Toys? Would you ever collect Hot Toys?
Nope. I'm too old to play with toys.
Wow. I had to do it for my Mandalorian line because the freaking statues would have killed me.
I would get a smaller scale, but I wouldn't get Hot Toys. That's just me.
Yeah. Was there any other art prints that you saw, or?
I think there's a couple more. Go to the coming soon.
Shop.
No, go down. Or you pass it. Right there. All coming soon.
Gandalf. You like this Guardians of the Galaxy one?
Yeah, it's not like the
Movie?
it's not like the movie. It's actually from the comics, I guess. It's kind of movie, kind of not, I guess.
Have you seen the movie yet?
The new one, yeah. It's
yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
That's based off the game.
You can call me Floor.
When Galacticus hears Hot Toys, he says, nerd. It's true. I thought you were doing sets, bro. What happened?
he's taking a break between sets.
I heard this is not a real thing anymore.
Yeah, actually, I was wanting it. I saw it looked so good.
I got the NYC one, though. I think it's 1/10 scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a big ass ship, but
Somebody else is doing one too, right? With the wave, like the Galaxy Wave or whatever in the background.
Iron Studios.
Iron
Yep.
Studios.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We'll see. I'm pissed at PCS right now. That Blade exclusive is not exclusive. What do you mean? Does that mean like freaking Sideshow has it now or something? PCS I forget who said it, but it makes no sense for any distributors to carry PCS if they're doing an exclusive only through their site, right?
Who's gonna want to buy it if it's not exclusive?
Yeah, and they're gonna make it too low for anybody to even try to get it. Strength training, man. Long rest times. Well, that's been like 20 minutes already, money. No, I'm just kidding. I worked out upper body today and I'm tired. All right, man. Anything else you want to look up before we get out of here?
Yeah. That Matrix. Go down. That Matrix print is awesome.
I clicked on it and went away. Oh, that is pretty cool. The red or blue pill. Mm-hmm. That's really cool. And it has like the little plug-in ports on his body. Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
From the back of the neck.
Yeah. Man. How do you pronounce it? Glitchy? Glitchy? Geeklay. That's French or something.
Those already sold out too. The aluminum and the framed one already sold out.
You know what I've seen though? Like a lot of people that join the waitlist, they get converted really quick.
Do they?
Yeah, I've seen it more times than I've ever seen it before. I don't know if it's like random or anything, but it's freaking happening a ton. Oh, did you see this one? Someone posted like they got it put it on their wall. It looks good. Looks good. Yeah, look. Do they still have it on canvas?
I actually have that original comic book somewhere where he breaks Batman's back.
Man, you could probably sell that and get like 30 of these with that book. Strength training. The left stake can is on the diorama. Oh, here's a better way to say it. Gotta say like a G clay.
G clay. Gangster.
All right, man. You said you saw the Matrix. Anything else you want to, or anybody else? If anybody else wants to see anything, I just saw something badass though. Where is it? Do you think we should go on the Iron Studios website or? Yeah. No, I'm sorry, the Prime one, because they changed it up, didn't they?
Prime One statue website. I don't. They're all Batman statues, so I don't go on that website.
Wow. They definitely changed it up. It looks like it looks pretty good. It took forever to load before. Dang, look, $3,600 for this thing.
I hated that game.
I never played this game. Oh, is this silicone? Is that why? Probably. Probably won't give me. Yeah, silicone. That's crazy. It looks just like him.
Yeah, it does. Looks really good.
We'll see. I actually wanted to get that piece.
You seeing any of the new movies that are coming out soon, like the Transformers and Spider-Man? You gonna watch those any of those?
I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man soon. I want to do a review with Crippler on that.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I've never heard. Well, I haven't heard yet anybody not like it.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see with my kids.
I'll go watch it with you.
You could have if you would have came over here, but you didn't. So
yeah,
I'm very disappointed in you.
Man, me too. They were telling me like, "Hey, our kids got sick," and I was like, "That's fine. Like they could stay in the room or whatever, and then we could go hang out in DC." They're like, "Nah, we can't do that to them." I was like, "I can." Oh, here's the coming soon stuff. Yeah, the website looks way better.
It looks more clean.
Yeah, it loads up fine. Ooh, so I need a flash, but I don't know if this is gonna be 1/3 scale.
I figured most of their stuff is 1/3 scale.
They're dropping down to 1/4 though with a lot of recent pieces.
I like that that Batman versus Batman Who Laughs.
Oh yeah,
That looks good. I wanted to get that, but
is it quarter or one
yeah,
third?
it's quarter. But I'm trying to stay away from DC, so not for me.
Oh man, what do you think of this one? To be honest on this one.
He looks like a bro.
Oh, it looks like Eddie. You said
It's Eddie.
it's Eddie. Yeah.
Money Mendez, Superman.
I feel like now I gotta Photoshop his face on there. It looks like the comic book, but that's what it looks like. I think that's it for today, man. Like, I got nothing else.
I just sent you a couple things. You don't have to show it, but I just wanted to see your live reaction to it.
Okay. I will put this off screen and then I'll blow this up. I'm not allowed to show it, right?
No,
Okay.
you can show the Sentinel, but not the other one.
Okay, right now I'm looking at... I could show the Sentinel, you said?
You can show the Sentinel.
Okay, I'll show the Sentinel.
It's been showed already.
The Sentinel does look badass.
Yeah.
It's cool that, like, what are these Sentinels called? The smaller ones?
A Nimrod.
Nimrods, yeah. I like how it has that. Did they give you, like, or did they show how tall it's supposed to be?
It's in the group. It's pretty tall.
If it's 47 inches, or I'm sorry, 34, 35 inches.
It's bigger than that.
What?
Yeah, I think it's 40 something.
Dang. Okay, let me get this off screen. Let me check out this other one.
Yeah, don't show the other one.
Yeah, that's a lot of doom right there. That's a lot of doom. So I was eyeing something just like this, a custom doom. You know how he's doing whatever he's doing on this one. But that thing goes up for like $3,000. Since this is like going to come out soon, I'm guessing the price is going to be not that crazy.
I'm really looking forward to that one, just because it's got that Maestro kind of like trophies on over it, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
I've been wanting a Doom for a bit, and I was gonna wait on XM, but I don't know if they're gonna make one anytime soon.
The chair looks badass too. It has that big D. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer big D over a small one, I guess.
Jesus.
So that Sentinel is 44 inches tall.
Yeah, see, like I wanted something tall. That's perfect. 44 inches.
Mm-hmm.
That's like
Huge. It's bigger than Superman. It's bigger than that back there.
I feel like you could get like 3 of them though.
They were making a classic version, like the classic colors, and like a more modern colors.
Yeah.
I ended up getting the modern one.
Yeah, that's this is what I wanted to say, but Anthony Kennedy beat me to it. All right, man. Well, let me let everyone go. Congrats again, Jarhead. That thing is a banger. It's like how kids say it. But be careful with that light. All right, Jarhead. Money Mendez, if you want to join, or if anyone wants to join backstage, like let me know. But Money, you better get back to the gym and bro it out, man. But yeah, Jarhead, big congrats to you, and get out of here.
All right.
Peace.